Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, the Mike 816 on cooties. I'm still got the cooties.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm with my main man.
I know plenty about them cooties. You got kids? Yeah, I got cooties.
Hey,
I am you and KC on Twitter.
Thanks.
Hit us both up. And also hit up Mike and You podcast on Twitter as well.
The intern gonna actually tweet back to people?
They've been doing it recently.
Yeah, because
Mike done lit a fire up under them.
All right, before we start, we would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in on whatever application you're listening on. Before we get to the phone calls,
plenty of them.
My boy Patrick.
Me Holmes?
Nah, not.
That's the only Patrick we recognize.
Well, it's this guy named Patrick I work with.
Okay.
You know,
we recognize you, Patrick.
You know, the Mike is at the penthouse of his job, right?
Jobs have penthouses?
Yeah, ours is upstairs. It's pretty big, like 50,000 square feet.
50,000 square
with
feet.
marble floor, baby.
Baby.
Unheard of for a warehouse. But anyway, my boy Patrick came up. Not my boy Patrick Me Holmes. He asked me a question.
We get it.
He asked me a question. So I'm going to pose a question to you guys, the listeners, and to you for next week's episode. The number is 816-654-6883. That's the number. Here's the question. He said, if you could replace one former Chiefs player on offense and defense to be playing in this Super Bowl game, who would they replace?
Oh, so you're not adding them, you're replacing someone.
You're replacing someone for a bad
Interesting.
So give us a call, 816-654-6883. One offensive player, one defensive player. And if you're a 49ers fan, you can do the same thing. So basically, I'm going to give you a bad example. Eric Warfield will replace Breland. I said bad example.
You gave the worst example.
I know. I didn't want to give out no good ideas. I want to hear the people with their good ideas.
I got you.
So on offense, you can say Elvis Grbac replaced Matt Moore. No,
Patrick Mahomes.
I'm just.
You want to give a bad example? Give a bad example like you've been doing.
Nah. So that's the question. Next week, when you hear this, call the podcast right then and there. 816-654-6883. What former legend of the Chiefs?
What former player? I don't know if you wanted to say legend.
They're gonna pick a legend. They all probably say DT. I'm interested in who they're gonna replace.
I mean, there's a lot of good ones.
And they probably say TG on the offensive side or Priest Holmes on the offensive side. And all three of them is legends in Kansas City.
No doubt.
So 816-654-6883. You can do it for the Niners. Who would you replace? Let's get to the phone calls. We got, 10 of them?
We got plenty of them.
All right.
Like 10 of them. Yeah, you're right.
So let's hear what the people have to say on the voicemail, 816-654-6883. And that's also the text line. If you don't want to talk to the machine, text it.
Yep. Now why are you driving now?
Hey, yo, back for the first time. It's Jay. Yo, all right, last episode, yo asked me what I thought about what Cam Newton's going to do or if I addressed it in the quarterback carousel. I didn't. I'll talk about two scenarios. All right, maybe three. For Carolina Panthers, interesting fact, they just picked up Matt Rule as the head coach, formerly the head coach of LSU. So what could they do currently right now? They could trade. How about this? They could trade Cam and maybe like a second or third round draft pick and move all the way up to get the first round pick with Joe Burrow. What? Just won with LSU in the championship. That could happen. Second thing, Cam Newton to the Bears. Just trade him to the Bears. Or it's either that or just keep Cam, Kyle Allen, Will Grier, let Cam be the starter, see if he's healthy, and just roll with it. If Cam sucks, put back in Kyle Allen, and just don't sign him again next year. All right. Second, man. Just to make it real quick. Another thing that could happen is maybe Cincinnati does pick up Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow pulls an Eli Manning, who next season should be on the bench or on the couch somewhere, really a couch. But anyways, and then Carolina comes calling and just does a trade that way, with Burrow forcing a trade. So basically either Cam gets traded or they keep him for a little bit longer. See how he does. Shoot. And speaking of players trading, Denver, what's going to happen? Looks like Drew Lock is a lock to be the starter for next year. I think what should happen with Joe Flacco, who is still on a contract, cut him. And where should he go? I mean, he's a Super Bowl champion, strong arms, known for all of that. Probably could be in the Hall of Fame. I see it's 2020, baby. And with my 2020 vision, thanks to my glasses, I see him sitting either on a bench, but most likely by 2021 on the couch where Eli Manning should be. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, my name's Anthony. I think the Chiefs should go suck a moose dick.
Yeah, this is Chauncey. I'm just giving my opinion on the Chiefs. They did a good job this time. The real test is going to be against these 49ers. I don't know if the 49ers is going yet, but so far they're winning. They did a good job. Had good defense, good offense. They did a pretty good job. So, the Mike, see you at work.
Dude, we won. Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. I tweeted, you said, Paul, I did. I love it. We're going to the Super Bowl. I am so stoked. Thank you so much for everything that you put out on Twitter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a huge fan. 2 weeks from now, we're going to be champs. Hey. Thank you. Thank you.
Chauncey. Well, it looks like my worst fear, Chiefs against the 49ers. 49ers are beasts. Chiefs are beasts. But it's going to be a monster. It's going to be a close game. And I'm hoping for the Chiefs, but it looks like the 49ers is going to be a monster. Enjoy the games.
Hey Mike, hey you, it's DJ Renee Smith. I just waited a little bit to call for the excitement, buried down a little bit. We got the NFC champions figured out. It's going to be a good matchup. I'm super excited. Excited I get to see this with my kids and wife. I never got to grow up and experience anything like this. It's freaking awesome feeling. What I got though is 49ers can play. Problem is Garoppolo threw 8 passes. They can run the ball, and I give them that. They can run it. But Garoppolo ain't getting away with throwing 8 passes in the Super Bowl against Mahomes. Just not happening. Because yes, they can run the ball, but they run fast. So that gives Mahomes, to me, it gives Mahomes a lot of opportunities to just. It's just Garoppolo's not getting away with throwing 8 passes in the Super Bowl. Hope my Chiefs win. Man, it's going to be freaking awesome watching my Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I'm out. I love it. Later.
I just want to congratulate Kansas City on winning that championship. This is our honor. They did a great thing for the AFC. Now bring it home. You know, this city has been deprived of getting a championship, and it's time that happens. Patrick Mahomes did a great job yesterday getting the ball to the receivers it needed to be got to. The Tennessee Titans just showed us why they had no damn business being there. Their quarterback just was in over his head. You know, he got his head knocked on a swivel. But at the end of the day, congratulations on Tennessee for also advancing to the AFC title game. When nobody gave their asses a chance, they showed them. When they went into New England and won, and they beat the hell out of the Ratbirds. But then their bus got stopped in Kansas City. So again, congratulations to the Chiefs on making it to Super Bowl 54. Bring it home, because I am rooting for you guys to beat San Francisco so they don't tie the Steelers with 6 Super Bowls. So you heard it here first. And I do want the Steelers to get an offensive coordinator like Eric Bieniemy, somebody that can open up that passing game of ours. Because right now it lacks vision and imagination. It just does. But this is the R. I'm out. Peace, fellas.
Hey, this Duck. Let's love Duck. I feel like I woke up into a bad dream. It's like the stupidest shit ever. It's how you know football is rigged. The Chiefs should not be going to the Super Bowl. I really just feel like it's going to be a good game. Because Patrick Mahomes is really a good person, a good quarterback. Not a person, I don't know him personally. Good quarterback. But 49ers is a great team. And shit, I don't want the Chiefs to win at all. Like, they need not to. They're still bums and bummy. It's just a whole team of dusty-ass players. And I just can't wait to see all these fans cry their fucking eyes out come February 2nd. I just already can picture it. And I just really don't want them to win at all. Fuck the Chiefs. Have a great day.
Hey man, this is Marcus Moss. Trump. I think about the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. It's gonna be kind of crazy. The Seahawks have a big advantage over the 49ers have a big advantage over all the other teams face because they get so much pressure on the front four, and they have linebackers with great lateral agility and speed, and secondary is really good. So I just don't think they're going to be able to score at will, and they have such a strong running game that keep it on the creativity. So I really feel like they should be the favorites. I think overall, as far as top to bottom, they have actually won that game.
Yo, it's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, the Jabba Juice, Jabba Trump, Jabba Ring, all the good Jabbas. How about those Chiefs? We going to the ship. We going to the ship, baby. We going to the Super Bowl, Miami. Here we come. Let's fucking go. I was there Sunday for the AFC Championship game. It was nutty. It was a good time. I was so excited. I dumped a little beer on me, froze my hoodie, cried a little. Waited my whole life for this. Me others waited 50 years for this. It's go time. Let's go beat the Niners. Push D forward, say D forward. No. What you get for jumping outside last year against the Patriots. You get beat in the Super Bowl by the Chiefs. Let's go, baby. Chiefs Kingdom. Rise up. Let's fucking go. This is our time. Chiefs, baby. Jabba Juice out. Peace.
You know what? Out the kindness of the Mike French Canadian Heart,
French Canadian Heart,
and the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely.
The mic gonna tell the intern, no censorship on these calls today. Play them straight through.
I mean, normally you want the intern to work for their compensation. Now you like just caution to the wind.
It's a new year, 2020. The mic ain't said he was gonna fire the intern all year.
That's actually
that was last decade when the mic was like that.
And I'm gonna be honest, I think the intern has noticed that because they working hard.
See, that's all it is. Power of positivity. We got some text. 816-654-6883. The mic's in a good mood. The Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. His second team.
Second team.
Read the text message. 816-654-6883.
Hey man, this is Marcus Miles. I think about the boat kind of crazy. Hold on.
You smoking some wacky tobacco?
I'm smoking something. Smoking something. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. If you got something, I can hook you up. But don't worry about it. Anywho, 913. Great win for the home team, Chiefs. Spags had the defense ready. Henry, that was the biggest surprise to me. And text. And then there's one from the 816. Mike from KC, I feel good. It's been a long time since we made it to the Super Bowl. Now, one more game for it all. In text. So
the mic is happy for each and every one of you diehard Chiefs fans. We'd like to thank Jay, Chauncey, the woman that called from 206. I wanted to say Dad, but Dad lives in Iowa.
Yeah, that's because I was wondering. But
they said I tweeted somebody, and the mic tweet a million people at the day. Thanks to DJ the maintenance guy, the Aura Slush Love Duck. He was pretty mild. I thought he was gonna.
I think he's in complete and utter disbelief.
And Dr. Marcus called, and all the great Javas called.
All the great Javas.
So, Jay. Not Z, but Jay.
What?
Not Jay-Z, but Jay.
Oh.
See, yeah, you smoking something. I ain't going to jail with you, buddy.
Alright.
Oh, speaking of jail,
I was in Colorado.
Kareem Hunt got a speeding ticket and weed.
We'll talk about that later. But yeah. Yeah, Siri didn't catch that.
Siri trying to dry snitch or in the microwave, dude. But Jay, you tripping. Trubisky is on his way to legendary status, baby. He's gonna be the greatest Chicago Bear quarterback of all time.
That's a pretty low bar, but yeah, I understand. It's a low bar, you know that, right?
Hey, why don't you step out? The mic do the show by itself.
It's a low bar.
You don't need no negativity.
It's a rather low bar, but he said trade Cam and cut Flacco, and he said a bunch of things, but I don't think Carolina's gonna come out with the number one pick in this thing. I think
unless
the Bengals,
they give a Rams type of deal,
it's gonna be a king's ransom because, as far as I know, it looks like they want Joe Burrow, and their coach.
When you struggling as an organization, you want whatever the fans want because that's gonna be your ticket sales.
But I'm not gonna sit here. Honestly, I'm gonna throw this out there. I think they should consider it for like you said, bring back a Hall because they need a lot on that team. And I don't know.
AJ might walk away.
That's what I was. But that was my next point.
They might franchise him.
Fine, if they franchise him, he just sit out like he did this year. Because that's what he did, and that's what he's doing all year anyway.
Well, he was really hurt.
Yeah, but he wasn't hurt when it first happened, was he? Yeah. Or no?
He's doing a Kawhi Leonard, making sure that he's all the way because he don't want to be a Kevin Durant.
Understood. That's fine, but
especially in
we have eyes. We see he doesn't want to be there.
Especially in football contract language, because their contract language is way different than the NBA's.
Absolutely,
the NBA is fully guaranteed. NFL is not fully guaranteed, no matter how much it is. Okay, Chauncey, he's just happy that the Chiefs made it, and
Who ain't? Yes.
49ers.
Chiefs.
You know, he's a little concerned about 49ers.
See, and you should be. This is not going to be a cakewalk of any sort. Nick Bosa is a real beast, and when you create pressure up front, it allows the back of the defense, which is your defensive backs, to really get after it. And Richard Sherman gets after it.
Like not every play, but some plays, Bosa and D Ford kind of remind me. Don't take this out of context, people. They kind of remind me of Derek Thomas and Neil Smith back in the 90s, where they came and you knew they was coming, and wasn't nothing you can do. When they came.
I guess. I mean, I don't know if that's the
He was
first.
like 2 years old.
I don't know if that's the first thing that I can. I mean, thank God for NFL classic films. Golly.
But you taking it to the extreme, but what I'm saying is, ain't nobody gonna be a Derek Thomas and
No,
Will Smith.
absolutely.
But when they both own in Russia, it's hard to contain both ends.
Yeah, no doubt. And D Ford is a great. Though by no means, don't underestimate D Ford. D Ford can rush the passer, especially with Nick Bosa on the other side, and his only job is to rush the passer. That's where D Ford shines.
And it's a good thing about that. DJ the maintenance guy, he was kind of calm and humble a little bit.
I mean, DJ's always humble on this podcast anyway. I don't know how he is when he see you in the public
It sounded like he was a little bit sober, I should say. Hey, you know the drunk tweets. I mean the drunk calls.
We love the drunk ones. They give us a kick. They get a kick out of.
But what did he say?
He said he can't believe it's happening. The 49ers can play, and then Garoppolo obviously threw 8 passes, and he ain't gonna be able to get away with that in the Super Bowl.
If they run,
now
they did.
I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real. Normally, you don't see a lot of, like, even if you did see a lot of passing in the Super Bowl, you tend to go back to the basics when it comes to the Super Bowl, unless you got coaches that
You
are
kind
willing.
of overthink.
Unless you got coaches that are willing to do stuff like Sean Payton and another name escapes me, but Peterson. Yeah, and then you got people throwing it all over the field, but normally you go back to basics, running the football, playing good defense, crap like that.
Now let's go to the R. The Mike and the R was in the game together. We was at Minsky's.
Yep.
He didn't seem too happy that the Chiefs was winning.
I mean, they are his AFC rivals, and in recent years, not so recent, but not like 4 years ago, who was getting beat in order to get to this point, in order just to eventually lose? The Steelers. The Steelers are like how can I put this?
They more of a rival against the Chiefs than the Patriots is.
I agree with that. How can I put this in a way that doesn't slight the R?
You slide them every other week anyway.
The
nowadays.
Steelers are now in a thought of yesteryear. They're a yesteryear's team. Now, I don't know what it would take to get them back in the hunt. Would it take offense? Would it take defense? I don't know. But he mentioned also that the Steelers need an offensive coordinator like Bieniemy, which is interesting because Bieniemy should be head coaching at this moment. But
I don't think he should.
I think he should take as much time under Andy Reid as he possibly can,
and wait for the right opportunity.
But his resume says
his resume
he has more of a. He should have more of an opportunity than Joe Judge.
True,
in my opinion. But
even the boy Matthew Nagy.
I agree with that too. I definitely agree with that. But them's the breaks, and you never know. Hopefully, this could lead into something good. He might be the next head coach of the Chiefs if he waits long enough, or if the right opportunity presents itself. He could go to another team. You said that last week, I think. I actually think that I was thinking about it this week, and that is
that's a
good idea in my opinion. You got a good quarterback. You got a good running system. You got a good running back. You got
a pretty much decent defense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the
And
defense
if-
needs to be retooled.
If you can get rid of Romeo Crennel, he need to go retire in my book.
I agree.
And you gotta get one of them. What's his name? Solaris. That's in 49ers land.
Sorry, yeah.
You get one of
think
them
it's
young, athletic coaches that's happy that will rush. You get it. Let's go Slut Duck. For the people who don't know, he usually say F the Chiefs in the beginning of his phone calls, like he's Tupac. Call him Two Duck.
I love it. That's a great call, Doug. I love it. I do. I really do.
But he gave Patrick Mahomes credit. That's one thing.
You cannot help.
Everybody in the world do give Patrick Mahomes credit.
Patrick Mahomes is a beast, and the thing about it is, you see it, and he's obviously not MVP this year. He didn't throw.
Well, you can't say that to them crazy Chiefs fans.
He's not MVP this year. It's definitely Lamar. I mean, Lamar.
But Patrick's a better quarterback.
He is, but he wasn't better than Lamar this year.
And it's okay, right?
It's fine. But Mahomes is different. Now, had Mahomes stayed in for those 2 games, I think he would have been in legitimate contention to be the MVP again. However, he wasn't, so that kind of set him back. Patrick Mahomes has made like believers out of everybody. Like people I never thought would ever say something good about him. But you cannot give Patrick Mahomes praise without giving Andy Reid praise too, because he's sitting here teaching him things that he never saw before, and this dude is retaining all of it, and it's amazing. It is amazing.
But also, he changed Andrew Walter Reid a little bit coaching style.
And we have talked about that off air. I think we might have alluded to it on air, but we've talked about that off air.
Because if you really look at Andrew Reid's track record, he used to only throw it in Philly. He used to only throw it to not even wide receivers, just the running backs. Brian Westbrook got ran to the ground.
I mean, let's be honest. He had decent receivers. Jason Avant. Trying to think of some others.
Even when he had T.O.
I mean, he had what's his name? The tight end. He had a good tight end.
Well, I'm just saying he Andrew Walter Reid is evolving.
He is, and that's a testament to him. One thing that head coaches don't tend to do is evolve. Belichick evolves. Andy Reid is evolving. He evolved differently, but he's doing it more radically now. Go ahead.
Dr. Marcus.
Yes, sir. He don't think we'll score will.
With this offense, the only way you don't score a will is if Andrew Walter Reid don't let you score a will.
Or if Patrick Mahomes gets hurt.
Nah,
unfortunately.
They still can score a will. It's just that Andrew Walter Reid. It's all up to Andrew Walter Reid.
We'll see. We'll see.
And all the great jobbers.
All the great jobbers. I mean, just great phone call as always. Go Chiefs!
You heard it here first. All right, let's take a pause.
Yeah, we'll hear a message from Dottie's Kitchen.
And then we will be right back with you.
Looking for something to eat on game day? Tired of the same old thing? Let Dottie's Kitchen take over. Whether you're tailgating, hosting a watch party, or looking for takeout, we offer the ultimate in starters, platters, and spreads. Score a touchdown when you pick from our premium platters like the Big Chief, Fan Club Favorite, KC Tailgate Wing Platter, the Royal Roundup, the Home Run, and much more. So go to www.dottie'skitchenkc or call us at 816-519-8303. That's www.dottie'skitchenkc or call us at 816-519-8303. Mention this ad for 20% off orders from now until February 2nd, 2020.
grab some of them Mexican wings, whatever they were. They was good, a little spicy for the mic, but I still ate it. And the lemon pepper wings was great as well.
Of course.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
What's up?
Eli Manning. All right, bear with us right quick. We'll get to the games and what
few.
we think. Because we still got a whole another week before the game.
A whole another week.
Eli Manning.
Yep.
Retired.
He did.
117 is his career record.
Really?
500.
Ugh.
Is he a Hall of Fame? 16 years. 117 is his record. 2 Super Bowls. He beat the GOAT in both.
He's undefeated in Super Bowls.
366 touchdowns. 57,023 yards. Is he Hall of Fame worthy? I say no, personally.
In the next group of quarterbacks, yes. Because he's not in a group with his brother. He's not in a group with Tom Brady. Although since Tom Brady's holding on as long as he possibly can, I guess Tom Brady will be lumped in that category. But for that next generation, I wouldn't even call it next generation because it's like
5
later
years.
on in his generation, like 5 years down the road.
You eligible for Hall of Fame 5 years after you retire.
Do I think he's a Hall of Famer? I think you can make the argument that he is. If I had a vote, would I vote him in? It wouldn't be first ballot. I don't think I'd do first ballot.
If I had a vote, it'd be 0. Never getting in on me.
Well, dang.
That do sound cruel because he beat the Patriots. Right?
I mean,
but that's not the reason. I just think he was doable. Like his Super Bowl runs, that was 9-7 both years or whatever.
Right. They weren't great.
They got hot at the right time.
They got hot. They had defense. Like
And
it
they
was
had
a lot
running
going on
game,
around him.
And all he had to do was just basically he's a 3.0 Trent Dilfer. If that's safe to say. Remember Trent Dilfer won a ring with the Ravens.
With the Ravens, yeah.
It wasn't because of Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer just had to manage the game. I think Alex Smith is better than Eli Manning.
I don't disagree with you on that.
So, in that aspect, is Alex Smith a Hall of Famer?
Oh, we know.
You see what I'm saying?
We know Alex Smith ain't no Hall of Famer.
So, that's what I'm saying with this, is that, in my opinion, how great as Eli, well, he ain't great. He been good.
As great as he was in specific settings, yes. Now, do me a favor. Without naming Plaxico.
Amari Toomer.
I was about to say without naming Toomer. Name me any of his receivers.
I can't. But
The only one I can name besides him is David Tyree.
Yeah, because he caught that helmet catch.
Yep. And I also remember the
running back Tiki Barber.
Tiki Barber, of course. And then you remember
Strahan.
I'm thinking of the tight end, Shockey.
Jeremy Shockey.
Jeremy Shockey. And that's really all I can remember on that offense.
And Tom Coughlin did some amazing coaching job.
He did.
At that 10-year win.
And
every time they about to fire, he won the Super Bowl. Then he got like 3 more years, and
then it just was out. But and they had a good defense, so the team was great made. Spagnuolo was a part of that. But anyway, I think he's a fringe Hall of Famer. I definitely don't think it's first ballot. Maybe
what changed from first ballot and second ballot? Nothing.
Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. But better people get in first ballot, and I think there are better candidates.
I don't think he should get in.
Okay.
And I'm not knocking him.
No, I don't. I never thought that. But
you have a question for me?
I kind of do. Yeah. If you were the GM of any of these teams, when you look at, you sent me a text. You text me this. You sent me a text of what Phil Yates tweeted. Phil Yates of ESPN. Team seeking a first Super Bowl win. The Bengals, the Bills, the Browns, the Cardinals, the Chargers, the Falcons, the Jaguars, the Lions, the Panthers, the Texans, the Titans, and the Vikings. Which is interesting about the Vikings because they have been really good in history of the NFL. They just haven't won one. Anyway.
Lost to the Chiefs in Super Bowl 4.
Correct. I said, I ask you, if you were the GM of any of these teams, would you sell out for a Super Bowl like the Rams did in 2018?
My answer is yes. Titans, yes.
I'm talking about losing, like, trading away all your draft picks. You got your quarterback of the future, but you haven't paid him. Just trade away all your draft picks. You would do it.
Titans, yes. If you could get a coach like Belichick, Doug Peterson.
No. Everything basically stays the same.
Well, no.
Everything's going to basically stay the same.
I don't trust their coaches.
I mean, for the guy, for the Bengals, you're still keeping what's-his-face, whose name stays away from me. Like
Zach Brown?
Zach
Taylor.
Thank you. There you go, Zach Brown band. You've been listening to some music. The Bills. Okay.
Kobe on a Saturday night.
Get y'all, boy. The Bills with
Doug Marrone.
Sean McDermott. The Browns with their new coach who's just got announced. Boy, I just had him too.
Make you just sweat it out.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah.
I can't even remember his name.
Stefanski.
With Kevin Stefanski. Thank you. The Cardinals. Shoot. With your boy from Texas Tech, Clint Kingsbury. The Chargers with Anthony Lynn.
You like Lynn, you don't know his name.
The Falcons with Dan Quinn.
I definitely don't trust that.
The Jags with Doug Marrone. The Lions with your boy, whatever his name is.
Matthew Patricia.
There you go. Panthers with their new coach, Matt Rule. The Texans with your real boy. That's your boy. William O'Brien. That's your boy.
You almost made the myself cuss word.
The Titans with former linebacker
Mike Vrabel.
And the Vikings with Zimmer.
Why don't call him Zimmer?
I don't know. But
that dude that did the suits. Remember that?
No soup for you. But basically everything stays the same. Would you sell out for a Super Bowl? Now,
I don't trust the coaches.
The Jags.
I don't trust the coaches.
I'd possibly sell out for a Super Bowl. Only reason I say that is because I'm in a division with the Texans and the Titans, and there's one more that is escaping me. Texans, Titans,
Colts.
Jags, and Colts. They're all about in the same area as far as their rebuild is concerned. They're about grouped in one. If you go from 1 to 100, they both about a 50-60 level right now.
I think the Colts are a little bit better.
You say that, but are they?
They just need to.
If you can start off hot and then cool off, because they have a litany of injuries.
But they had injuries at the wrong time.
They did, but they just part of their team is not as good as it should be. But anyway, I would, if I was part of that AFC South, I would get rid of or bring in some premium talent because neither of them, except for maybe Houston, which they got to get rid of J.J. Watt. Unpopular opinion.
They need to get rid of Bill O'Brien.
They need to get premium talent in there because the Titans don't have premium talent anywhere except for Derrick Henry. The Colts don't have premium talent anywhere. Look where Tough got you. Anyway, the Colts don't have premium talent except for that offensive line. The Jags don't have premium talent except for Calais Campbell and the defensive line.
Let me make something.
I'm just saying. Would you not? None of these teams you would do like the Rams did.
No, because I don't trust none of the coaches.
Okay, I get you.
But it's easier to do it NFC than AFC because the dynasty don't die until Belichick steps away.
I don't agree with that, but okay.
Oh, so you think the dynasty died when Thomas would step away?
I think one of the two, yeah.
No, it's Belichick.
I think it's one of the two. I believe that because Belichick doesn't have his heir apparent. I don't think he's ever won a Super Bowl without having that QB, and he doesn't have that QB right now. So until he drafts a new one, And depending on that new one, I don't know if I'm be. There's not. He's not picking another 199th pick and then going to the Super Bowl.
He don't need no 199. He got Stedman, and I ain't talking about Oprah's. But the system is Belichick's. So you still got to contend with the Chiefs, the Patriots.
Tom Brady doesn't have perfect attendance, and they made the playoffs with other guys, but they haven't made it much. They haven't made it far.
All I'm saying.
So that's all I'm saying.
It's all good. It's easy to say that because you ain't seen it.
No one has.
I have.
No, you haven't. Well, if you've seen it, I've seen Patrick Mahomes win 15,000 Super Bowls and go to many MVPs, but nobody else has seen it, so it didn't happen. So, here we go. Keep it moving. What? Anything else?
I think you smoking crack over there now.
All of it. Bring it here.
What's the Asian drug dealer? Don't say bring it here.
Bring it here.
What other question you have for me?
Mike Florio suggested that the 49ers defense injured Patrick Mahomes. I will play the clip, but I think you've heard it before.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I just heard people talk about it. When people suggest that they hit a quarterback late.
Duck.
Unpopular opinion. I say that all the time. I was give a quarterback a little cheap shot. Say, hey, toughen up. It's gonna be a wild game. I'm not saying injure the person. That's not me. But I thought about giving a little cheap shot 10 seconds later. Little hit or little push.
Cup check.
Yeah. That's all that is.
But if
you talk about injuring somebody, nah, that's not cool at all.
Chiefs Kingdom's going to be a little sensitive because this is their quarterback and he's the best quarterback of all time, baby. So you got to understand that.
Must be really good.
I tweeted something. I tweeted something the other day. I think it was yesterday, actually.
Call you Whitney Houston.
What?
Get it, Houston?
No, I don't.
You doing all that crap.
Houston?
Crack is whack. Whitney Houston? Houston?
I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting.
Stop, body cut out my joke. I'm a winner, folks.
No, he's not a winner. Don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting you hit her with your car, but if she's jaywalking, you might want to clip her to let her know she's not in the crosswalk.
I did that before.
I'm sure. But anyway, that's kind of what that sounded like when Florio said it. And I don't know. I don't think it's a good thing. But, hey, man, Chiefs Kingdom coming for him.
Crack is whack.
Chiefs Kingdom coming for him. What's
Crack
up?
is whack.
Anywho. What else do I have?
Call us about y'all predictions of Super Bowl 816-654-6883.
Jay Gruden is the OC now with the Jaguars. I think we alluded to that earlier.
He's about to be the head coach pretty soon.
No, probably.
I don't know, cause
I think they.
Who's the GM? The
GM is Shad Khan's brother. I can't remember. The one of them. Hold on. Who's the GM? GM. Actually, it's not Shad Khan's brother. It's Caldwell. I think is in Washington. There's somebody in. It used to be Coughlin
with the president operation title.
Right, but now it's the president, but he's still taking a backseat role. And who's pulling the strings here? I can't remember the name. But I don't know if Marrone and Jay Gruden gonna work well together. I don't think it's gonna work. I honestly don't believe it'll work. But I didn't want to spend too much time on that. But anyway, Matt McNabb and T.O. feud still a thing.
Who?
McNabb and T.O. Donovan McNabb.
Oh, they still feuding?
Yeah. I thought it was over.
They old people, man.
That's what I'm saying. This looks stupid in my opinion. I mean, I'm here for all of it. I'm always here for a fireworks show. But apparently, he. I don't know if you've listened to or seen Untold Stories from Bleacher Report. His name, I can never get his name right. I don't know. But anyway, look it up. Bleacher Report, Untold Stories. They've had Jamal Charles on there because they've had a bunch of people. And this one was Donovan McNabb, and they was talking about how he thought T.O. kind of messed up the Super Bowl chemistry that they had when they lost to the Patriots that one year. I can't think 2005.
But T.O. wasn't the one throwing up in the huddle.
Yeah, all that was brought up by T.O. But T.O., he said when T.O. did the sit-ups in the parking lot during training camp, all that kind of stuff.
He got sent home.
He thought that was the end of what could have been a dynasty. And so T.O. lashed out on Twitter about, you ain't tell him about all the parties that you was at my house. You didn't tell him about throwing up in the huddle. You didn't tell him about all those other things, like your other issues. And he reached out to Bleacher Report and all them saying, hey, come get me. I'll untell some stories. It's a very interesting situation, and I'm here for all of it. I'm always here for a good fireworks show.
Good fireworks show.
Anyway.
Let me ask you some questions on some cities.
Okay.
Because we're going to get to the game till next week anyway. Mike's birthday next week. Super Bowl Sunday.
We gonna review the new game, the old games next week, or you want to look forward to the new game coming up?
Look forward to the new game. We already know what happened.
Thank you. Okay.
We know what happened. Friday. We know what happened.
We know what happened.
Let me ask you some places have you been? These are the worst cities. I brought the list this week.
2-minute drill?
Yeah. What minute we on?
I don't know. I ain't tripping.
Have you been to Dayton, Ohio?
Dayton, yes.
That's the 50 worst ran city. The government is horrible there.
I don't mean.
No, I'm just letting you know. Remember I told you last week?
Whose opinion?
The surveys.
The surveys?
Rapid City, South Dakota. How did South Dakota make the list?
I've never been to South Dakota.
Topeka, Kansas.
That's why they're trying to change it. They paying you to go there.
48. That's why they ran worse, because they trying to pay you to go.
Paying you to go there.
I'm about to go there. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Indianapolis.
Albuquerque, New Mexico? I love Albuquerque.
You been there before?
Yes.
47 worst ran?
I'd move down there.
You would?
In a heartbeat.
Indianapolis. 47. I've been there. They got a nice little downtown, man.
I like what they're doing.
But they 46 ran. Lubbock, Texas.
I've been to Lubbock, but
whoa, you've been here everywhere, man. Columbia, South Carolina.
I've been there too, but I don't remember anything. Like I said, I've been through there.
Nashville, Tennessee.
I thought people love Nashville in the way there's
43.
Huh.
Kansas City, Missouri. 42.
Yeah.
Springfield, Massachusetts.
I knew we were on that list. We're getting better, but I knew.
Springfield, Massachusetts.
Never been there.
Akron, Ohio, home of LeBron James.
Never been there.
They number 40. Bakersfield, California.
I think I've been to Bakersfield.
39. Wichita, Kansas. 38. Mobile, Alabama.
Yep, been there.
37. Norfolk, Virginia.
Don't know. I don't think I've been there.
Modesto, California.
Modesto.
You been there?
No. Not that I can think of.
Did your sister live there?
Yeah, my sister lived in somewhere. Long Beach. She lived in Long Beach.
Oh, well, Modesto is 35th rank. Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I actually like Tulsa.
34th. Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm surprised Connecticut owned the worst because they high maintenance people.
Everything.
Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Never been.
Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh, it definitely been.
32. You've been in all the South country. Little country, dude. If we went on there, I'll say something else.
Something else.
Columbus, Georgia.
Been there.
31. Fort Smith, Arkansas.
I've traveled through there. I've been through Fort Smith way more than I care.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Same thing there, too.
Wilmington, Delaware. That's where they do all the credit cards.
Right, yeah.
But they ran Jacksonville, Florida.
Really? I don't know if I've ever been to Jacksonville.
27. Chattanooga.
Yeah, been there.
Chicago.
Been there.
I'm surprised they 26. Milwaukee.
You think you expect them to be in the top 10?
Top 3?
Never been to Milwaukee.
I know you've been here. Gulfport, Mississippi.
Of course.
23. Philly.
I didn't even think Gulfport would make the list because they're so small. But anyway.
What about Philly?
I've been to Philly.
Providence, Rhode Island.
I don't think I've been to Rhode Island.
Charleston, West Virginia.
Yes.
West Virginia, not South Carolina.
I don't know.
Okay. Baltimore. They number 19.
I've been to Baltimore.
New Haven, Connecticut.
Never been to Connecticut.
Fresno, California.
Never been to Fresno. I thought people liked it in Fresno.
They ran 17, worst city. Hartford, Connecticut.
Never been.
Huntington, West Virginia, where West Virginia is.
Yeah, I don't
New Orleans.
know if I've been there. Of course I've been there.
Yeah, you look like you eat crawfish.
Well,
14.
Hey. Crawfish season coming up, so
I never had that.
you probably wouldn't like it,
Right.
knowing how picky you are.
I know you've been here because you look like one of these people. Birmingham, Alabama.
Of course I've been to Birmingham,
They
Alabama.
number 12. Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Been there.
11. Cleveland, Ohio. 10.
Been there.
My first hometown in the United States, Memphis. 9.
Been there.
Toledo, 8. Gary, Indiana.
Toledo, Ohio. I want to go there.
My dad's from Gary, Indiana. Michael Jackson, them from Gary,
Yep.
Indiana.
Yep.
They ran
Michael
7.
Jackson, them.
Stockton, California.
Nope. I don't think I've ever been.
Flint, Michigan, number 5.
I thought it would be number 1.
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Hold on. Don't talk bad about my wife's hometown.
That's number 4. Jackson, Mississippi. 3.
That's where my folks are, like, near there. They're not from there. But
St. Louis, Missouri. 2.
That doesn't surprise me.
Detroit, 1.
Huh.
Let's
Interesting.
see if you went to the best cities.
Oh, come on.
After this, we done. Manchester, New Hampshire.
Never been to New Hampshire.
Yonkers, New York.
Yep.
Nampa, Idaho.
No. I ain't never been to Idaho.
But
I want to go.
I heard it's good. Ain't that where the people with the faces on the George Washington?
No, that's Dakota.
Oh.
I don't know if it's south or north. I think it's North Dakota.
What is it called? I forgot what it's called.
The Four Horsemen.
I was about to say the Plymouth Rock.
Definitely ain't that.
All right, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes, best run cities. Absolutely. Love Las
47.
Vegas.
Washington, D.C. That's high for Washington.
Washington, D.C. is
They
all hood.
They shouldn't even be on the list.
They put the capital in the middle of the hood.
Well, Washington, D.C. 46. Aurora, Colorado. I was going to say California. But Aurora, Colorado.
Never been.
I've been to Denver, Colorado.
I've been to Colorado Springs, Colorado.
That city is so pretty.
It's beautiful.
It's so clean.
I actually want to take my wife. I'm thinking about
I
seeing
played
if
a
we can go
basketball
there.
game up there one time. Oh my god.
It's a beautiful city.
And I didn't know the Air Force Academy was there. The Air Force thing.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Arlington, Texas.
Arlington, yes, is very
43.
nice. That was back when Texas, the Dallas Cowboys was out there.
Burlington, Vermont. They still in there.
Yeah, I mean they are. Yes. I
El
agree.
Paso, Texas.
Been there.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. I wasn't sold on Minneapolis when I went.
It's all right. It's too cold for me. I'm sorry.
Des Moines, Iowa. I've been there.
Des Moines.
What ain't it called Des
Des
Moines?
Moines.
DES, Des.
What? French Canadian.
Santa Ana, California.
Santa Ana. I think I've been to
St. Paul.
Minnesota. Yes.
Charlotte, North Kakalaki.
Been to Charlotte.
Durham, North Kakalaki. That's where Duke at.
Right.
No, or is that
No, that's
North Carolina?
I think it's Duke. Duke and North Carolina.
Yeah,
They right down the street from each other. Yeah.
Long Beach,
through
California.
Yeah.
34.
Definitely
Tampa.
there. Love Tampa.
I didn't know this list was made it best ran, but Miami.
I've never been to Miami actually.
Rate 32. Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Really?
Eugene, Oregon.
Yeah.
Hialeah.
I've never
Florida.
been. Hialeah, Florida? Never heard of it.
Chesapeake, Virginia.
Never
Anaheim, California.
been.
Aurora, Illinois.
I don't know.
Frederick, Maryland.
No.
I know you've been here because you used to be a Mormon. Salt Lake City. He had like 25 wives before.
75, sir.
Like my kids. Huh? Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Yep, been to Cedar Rapids.
Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah, I think I said I've been there.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
You've been through there.
Portland, Oregon.
No, I want to go.
San Francisco.
Don't think I've been.
Nasha, New Hampshire.
Nope.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota? No.
Sioux.
Sweet.
New York.
City? Yes.
You been there?
Yeah. Twice.
Is it fun?
It's a lot to do. Everything's always open.
I was like, it's like the next city, Seattle.
I've never been. I want to go. I like the idea of Seattle. I don't know why.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah, I've been there.
Portland, Maine.
I drove up to Lincoln, Nebraska. Portland, Maine? No, I've never been.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Nope.
San Jose, California.
Been.
Austin, Texas.
Been.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Been. No, I haven't.
Well, Austin was number 10.
Cancel Boston.
Boston, San Diego, 8.
Never been to San Diego.
This place got a TV show and a movie. Fargo, North Dakota, 7.
Never been.
Fremont, California.
Never been. I don't think.
Boise, Idaho.
Nope.
Number 4. Virginia Beach is number 3.
Nope. Never
number 2 is Provo, Utah.
Nope.
And I'm on Huntington Beach, California.
I think we've been there.
I'm surprised LA didn't make the list.
I'm surprised Malibu didn't make the list.
Yeah, Malibu, LA. I'm surprised Hollywood didn't make the list.
Hollywood ain't that great.
I'm not saying,
in my opinion. But
did you know that Kansas City they started a little film thing where they try to get TV shows to get filmed here?
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't know they started, but
they got like a film group now or film something.
Interesting.
Because
we ought to come up.
Did you know Dolomite filmed a movie here before?
No.
Like I want to say in '96 or something. I don't know. I hang out with this dude named Dan, and he is a movie critic, and he's one of them guys that's like super smart, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Know about a bunch of movies and stuff. Like I didn't know that Atlanta, Georgia's giving a lot of people tax breaks to do TV shows and movies there. That's why a lot of shows is produced with that little Georgia symbol at the end of the shows.
Made in Georgia. Yeah.
And Tyler Perry about to get paid because he got that big old.
About to. He is getting paid.
He got the biggest movie set, even bigger than the ones in Hollywood.
Yeah, I know.
And,
we bought up a lot of that stuff.
I saw Bad Boys 3, did you?
I plan on seeing it here soon.
I seen it.
Looks good. I saw the first part.
I seen it the Tuesday before it came out on my free screening, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I need to get into these free screenings, but I work at night. That's the issue. So.
I only got free screening because my buddy Dan. He can get one person in with him because he's a movie critic.
Mm-hmm.
And if he don't take none of his women, or he knows it's a movie I want to see, like all the rock movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so you saw
wrestling, Mike. So look at.
You saw Sky Hangers, something like that.
Probably not because I never heard of. Like he asked me for a couple of movies that I never heard of. I'm like, nah.
Well, we just talking. We kind of just rambling. We only got 2 games to discuss, and we only got 1 game to look at, and we still got 2 weeks until the Super Bowl. Oh well, we still got a week and some change.
Make sure y'all hit us up on Twitter and stuff. But make sure you hit us up on the podcast line, 816-654-6883. And if you hear something on the media day, because we're not recording until Friday. So if you hear something on the media day.
Oh, I will be paying attention. And one day, we'll be headed to media day one day. I don't know when that'll be. And
we could have did it this year. But
we should have did it this year.
But the Mike's birthday.
And I wasn't prepared.
I wasn't going to Miami because, I still got like 18 baby mamas down there, I think.
Yeah, you probably do. You don't want them to catch up with you.
I know. So Dana probably be looking for me.
All right.
DNA.
All right.
Oh, no.
No.
I'll be at some restaurant down in Miami. They take the straw that I was sipping on.
Okay. That's all I got for today. Cause your boy about to go off on something that I can't follow up with.
What? Your wife don't listen to the podcast no more, does she?
She listened with me when I listen back to it.
She probably think I'm crazy, huh?
I think a lot of people think you're crazy.
I know one person who loves the mic. Xander. He be like, Uncle Mike. He be like, Uncle Mikey's here with his smooth, silky jazz voice.
Yeah.
Until next time, be safe, be easy. Happy birthday to the mic.
First you try to test me, then you start to press me with a tangle web we so. But that's what you get when you let your heart win. Oh, that's what you get when you let your heart win. I'm just sick of all the lies. See it in my eyes. You fool me once or twice. See through my disguise. But that's what you get when you let your heart win. She love me just a little, yeah, love me just a little. She party popping pills, yeah, shawty gotta chill. She come around for the thrill, yeah, staying for the bill. Heart these pockets Uncle Phil, yeah, pockets Uncle Phil. Like, oh, chemo sabe, or this to a hobby. I bought a nice skirt, think I'm Ricky Bobby. Stay working my nerves, got left in the lobby. Like, yeah, I know it hurts, want it for everybody. But you cannot finesse, better come correct. Tell her call me heavy, you won't trust my check. No, break up the rest, so stay on my text. Stay on my text. Stay on it, stay on it. No when I pull in the lane switch. Shorty can't handle the changes. Struggling like what can I say, sis? No. Tell her that baby I'm famous. No, I ain't saying it's painless. I know you got feelings, okay, but that's what you get when you let your